name's Mordecai, and I am 7. This is my little...
And I'm Solomon, and I am 5.
12 years ago at Bay Federal, I asked the employees to participate in the community by picking an event that they felt would make an impact on the community and was something personal to them. And Second Harvest has always been on our list.
I first got involved with Second Harvest in about 1995. The county administrative office was responsible for coordinating the county's food drive effort, and I offered to help. And in 1996, I helped a little more, and then somehow in 1997, I became the coordinator, and I've been doing it ever since. And we'll be going to our 24th annual food drive this year.
I think maybe the first time I heard about Second Harvest was in the school system as a teacher, and then as an assistant principal and as a principal. Second Harvest has always been a good partner for our schools.
So I got involved with Second Harvest Food Bank when I first started working at Plantronics almost 4 years ago. And the holiday raffle became my responsibility, and that's where it all started.
It was about a year ago at the annual kickoff luncheon. I was there at the Coconut Grove to accept a recognition or acknowledgement on behalf of Eric Stella Cafe from the Second Harvest Food Bank. And kind of from there, I've continued to work with them.
Central California Alliance for Health came into being in 1995, and it was a natural that we would partner with Second Harvest Food Bank. We share the same membership base. Essentially, we support each other.
So every Friday night, we each bring a little bit of money and put it in a special box called a Sadaka box. And when it's full,
We take it to the Second Harvest Food Bank.
So if you're curious on how to engage your employees with Second Harvest, I would recommend that you talk to some of us who've been doing it for a few years and look at the fun, creative ways that we participate and get people excited. So that can be anywhere from doing a poker tournament to a pancake breakfast. We do these huge raffles during the holidays. And this year we're participating for the second year in the Turkey Trot over in Silicon Valley.
At each branch, we set goals and we have a way of calculating how much donations they brought in. And so we create friendly competitions among the teams. And really everyone knows it's all for a good cause and we're all on the same team. But it's fun. We're naturally competitive, so we have a good time trying to reach the goal and exceed the goal and making Second Harvest successful.
We have some self-imposed competitions between Pughe USD and Santa Cruz City Schools, and then we also have some competitions here on campus. And I really owe that to teachers, particularly our social studies department and our activities director last year, Peggy Pughe.
With the kickoff last year, we started it at our football game actually, and we quote unquote passed the hat at the football game, and that was a really good way to start the food drive on a real big scale. And in doing that, the students really took it kind of to a new level. In the history department, the senior government classes were essentially in competition with the U.S. history classes, and they were in competition with the world history classes. So it was delineated by grade level.
We have departments who will do a 50-50 raffle where half of the money that comes in goes back to the employee and half of the money goes to Second Harvest. And I have to say, often in those cases, the person who wins the 50% often donates it back. It's a really lovely gift and a very generous thing.
We've had people shave their heads and raise money through sponsorships. We've had our senior management team wash our cars, which was really cool. And we've had our senior management team serve ice cream to us. We've had the Golden Spatula Award. Each year we have a Golden Spatula Award where one of our departments runs a baking contest. There is a taste-off, and there is a Golden Spatula awarded to the winner. We will do just about anything to make $1. Very important. Ask your vendors for money. They will give it to you. If you don't ask, you won't get. We ask everybody that we work with for money for the food drive. Invariably, they give us money, and they give us more than we ask for. And it's all supported by our senior management. It's crucial that you have a supportive management team, and we have that here at the Alliance.
Bay Federal Credit Union has been a major sponsor of Second Harvest Food Bank by providing advertising and helping them reach their goals. And we also ask our employees and our members to participate by bringing in canned foods, and we put the barrels out into the branches, as well as we ask them to make financial donations, because that actually leverages the power of what Second Harvest Food Bank does even more. For every dollar a person donates, it turns into 4 meals, which is really incredible that they have that capability.
You see every holiday the food bins out there, and I personally didn't always saw them, but didn't really know what went behind the scenes and what that involved, whether it's the people, the processes, the volunteers, just the sheer volume of food that's there. And I think if you take a tour and really see what it's about, it's something I think you'll want to be involved in.
You learn that there are people in need and that you can do something to help, and you don't do it for recognition, but you know that everybody at times needs a little bit of help one way or another, and that there's a lot of folks in our community that need that. And so personally, the satisfaction of helping local people that might need a little bit of support at a certain time in their life is a really good personal feeling for me.
Children who don't have a meal to eat before they go to school are not going to be able to concentrate on their work. I also appreciate that Second Harvest works with businesses like the Gray Bears and local food pantries to help provide food for seniors, to help them keep living independently in their homes. It's very important that food is provided to anyone who is in need.
If you're a person who cares about your community, there are certain things that you look for, where you look for a solid organization, good people, a good charter, and people who are willing to receive, and they really have all of those components. And that's what makes us want to continue that relationship, and me personally continue that relationship, because all of those points are met. And I encourage everyone to really take a look deep inside of yourself and why you volunteer, and see if all those points are met with you, and I think you find that they will be.
It makes me feel good helping other people because I just like giving money to other people.
I think what he means is it's kind of fun, actually.
Mm-hmm.